going on, guys? Rem and Tyler here from Team CO.F.F.
That's good.
We were here very beginning of summer when we kind of launched the channel and got a good video of us float tube fishing. We're here to do it again. It's that fall bite right now. The water isn't too bad over here. We're on the western side of the state. We mentioned that in our trout worms review video. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you check that out. And we got some pretty good water to hit.
A little bit of sparse vegetation. I don't know if you guys can see it. Some right there. Like a little channel, it looks like, all through right here.
Yep.
Coming out through this inlet. The boom.
Yep.
So we gotta watch out for that. That's why I got tough line.
Exactly what Remy says. You know, we got a lot of top water vegetation, as you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it from the camera view here, but you'll definitely see it when we're out there today. But we're gonna start by hitting this little inlet right here, kind of casting around into that vegetation some. Not really quite sure what we're gonna throw yet today. We'll talk to you guys about each setup that we're throwing. It's gonna probably be a wide variety today, or it might just be us throwing the Ned, who knows. But either way, hopefully next time you see us, we got some fish.
I'm on. Oh, I had a hit. Oh, there you took it.
Yep, I saw it.
That was a double hit.
Nice.
Little small guys.
Little guy. Well, little guys, you know. What we're targeting today up in this type of lake is basically warm water species. It's that fall bite. Water's a little bit cooler, but we're targeting bluegill and largemouth. That's about all we're going for today. Mostly largemouth, hopefully. Got one. Ooh, that's a big gill. Look at this string, dude. This thing is a slab. Yeah, guys, that's a 9er. Look at that. Pretty sweet. Got one. Listen to that rattling Ned, guys. I got one. Yeah. Getting all the babies. Got one.
You didn't have a fight on that one.
We've been here for about 15 minutes and I've gotten a bunch of fish, but geez. It's gotta be a bigger bass. Rem saw some bigger ones in here. Got one.
Got a gilly, that's a good one.
Banners?
I hope.
Thanks, Mondo.
On the wacky rig.
Remy's over here wacky rigging some soft baits, some really small soft baits. 0.1 of an inch shy of 10, guys. It's a huge gill.
Damn.
We're gonna get Remy his MA soon. We're getting him his master angler today. Right? Yep. There's a good one. No! I could see him too.
What was it?
It wasn't an MA. It was probably about a 2.5 pounder though. I just spooked him though. That's the thing that sucks. Hopefully your wacky will get him.
No, it's a gill. Another hammer. Straight slab. I'm on again. That one feels good. That's another gill. That 9 1/4 inch gill. Fat boy.
Guys, so now I'm going to be going with the shaky head. I got an 1/8 ounce shaky head weight on there. 6.5 inch Guggen green pumpkin slim shake worm. A really big fan of this technique when it comes to bottom fishing. Last time I was, well, about 2 or 3 last times ago I was here. Caught a lot of fish with this presentation. I love how the shaky head makes the soft bait look in the water, especially when you got a bigger worm on there. Oh. Oh, God. Got one. Oh, yeah. Yes. Probably about a 2.5, 3.
Fat body. 2.5, maybe 3. Till I came through.
As you can kind of hear probably, and maybe tell a little bit, second we got our tubes blown up and started to get back out here, it got super windy. So we'll see what happens here. It's at the point where it's gonna be hard to get any traction anywhere. But we're gonna see if we can still catch some fish for you guys, so stay tuned.
All right, guys. We're in this murky depth. I think I got a bass. Nice largie. No, not really nice, but still a bass. Nonetheless. There you go.
All right, well, we're out here. Remy got a little bass already. He's way off over there to the left of me. I'm kind of staying over in this area. I'm gonna creep more over here right. I'm gonna definitely have to switch up. I don't think this net's gonna get it done. It's so windy that it's not really sinking very well, and it's not staying where I need it to stay. So a lot of the vegetation around here right now is just super on the top water column. It's everywhere. But last time we were here, you know, it wasn't as bad, and we could get fish out of these alleys. It's kind of what we're going for today. Trying to think, looking around down here, there's a lot of vegetation, of course, so I'm trying to think of what I should be throwing. Maybe a weedless jig with the bandito bug might be a good call. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully this wind dies down some so I can just kind of stick with the net. I know it works really well in here. We've already caught a lot of fish off of it.
Isn't the fish on? I'm on, son! Good fighter. What are you, though?
Guys, we're out here in the middle of a windstorm. I mean, you can look, the waves are white capping all over the lake. Kind of makes it hard to stay and do anything with this type of fishing, but we're still gonna try to get something. I can't even manage on this type of stuff. This is ridiculous. It's literally just blowing me right back to shore. Jesus.
Got him. Ooh, that's a bass. Oh yeah, T! Look at this baby. Yeah, 15 and a half. Check him out, nice girthy. Good fight. And he's off back to the races, guys. So what I'm using on this one, guys, I got this brand new Okuma 9-bearing reel, Inspire S. And I got it on 20-pound test braid, stealth braid spider wire with a P-line, about an 18-inch leader, fluorocarbon. And so far, yeah, I got the double uni knot, like on my old video on when I was catching those tigers in Grand Mesa. And man, I have nothing bad to say about that setup. You can feel the sensitivity is great, like I said before. Man, you can feel anything. The slightest nibble. The bass. Oh yeah. Oh. Loosen my drag, guys. You ain't going nowhere, buddy. Look at that. That peanut butter and jelly Ned rig, baby. Oh yeah. Check this guy out. Nice little slanch hog. Wow. Big old mouth on him.
Oh shoot, I had a fish on that whole time. I thought I had weeds. All right, well at least I got the float tube skunk off. See you, buddy. Guys, well this wind, it stops for about a minute or two, then it kicks back up heavy. It stops and it just kicks up heavy. Overall, this wind is just crazy. So I think for myself personally, I'm gonna head back to shore and start fishing from the bank. I cast along the way, hopefully I can get something. Look at that, guys. Gers for days. That is the tiniest largemouth I think I've ever caught, and that is about the size of my, well, maybe my middle finger. A little bit bigger than my middle finger. For the wind, it's just been picking up nonstop. It's been really crazy. So I decided to get out of the float. That was just way too much for me. Remy's still way over on the other side of the lake. I'm just gonna be trying my luck from shore, kind of hiding beneath these brush and just trying to fish without having to kick to stay in one spot. But right now, guys, I'm gonna be trying the bandito bug again, finesse jig. I was throwing that out in the tube. Wasn't really getting anything. Let's see if we can get anything in here.
Little dink bass, little dinker. Back to backs, another little bass. Hammered it, but yep, another one. That's trips. 3 in a row. See you, bud. Need a big guy to come on now. Tyler's back at the original cove. Hopefully he's landed some good fish. I know he has. Tyler always does, so I really don't got to worry about him doing his own thing. We're in the zone. We are in the zone, guys. We are in the zone. Yep. They're getting bigger. Oh, see ya.
Hey right guys, so we got about an hour and a half left. Gonna be throwing on the spinner bait. Finally remember to bring them. I always forget them at my house. I don't throw this a whole lot. I usually only throw this in windy conditions and when the water's a little bit murky, and it's windy conditions and it's making that water get pretty murky. So let's see if we can get something with this. Yep. Woo. Feels good to get a spinnerbait fish, guys. Super windy weather. Doubled up on them too. Got the trailer hook in them and the single. That feels good, guys. I know it's been a crazy day. It's been really windy. I'm sure the audio has been terrible, but getting this done for you guys. Spinnerbait fish. There it goes. Woo! Yeah, boys. Crushing that spinnerbait. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Monster, bro. Woo! Look at that. Deep.
Yeah. Double up.
Fat bass, baby. That's awesome, baby.
Yep. Got one? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pulling them in. See you, buddy.
On again, baby boy. Peanut butter and jelly don't play. Little baby bass. Me and Tyler have been crushing it.
Oh! Oh jeez, come on. Come back here. Got him on the trailer only, dude. Well, let's get him back in. Let's get one or two more casts and we got to roll. What? There he goes. What's going on, guys? Tyler and Rem here from Team CO.F.F. Good day of fishing.
Yeah, we slayed it.
We slayed it.
Both got good fish.
Oh yeah.
I got an MA today.
Yep. Remy got that MA bluegill. You know, the conditions we showed up, it was looking great. No wind, you know, it was like a mirror on the water. Fish were biting. And then as soon as we, you know, got done with our hour of bank fishing, which went really well as well, we caught about 10 fish in that hour. It got insanely windy the second we started blowing up our float tubes. As you guys saw throughout the video, the wind just did not stop. It calmed down really briefly for about a minute or two in between those giant gusts. But overall, it was basically a gale force wind today.
These weather people do not know what they're talking about. They said it was supposed to be at 4 p.m. It was like a, what, like 10,
11, yeah.
11 till still right now.
Yeah, it was a little nuts. But at the same time, guys, you know, as fishermen, you got to make adjustments sometimes. You can't always be hard-headed and stick with what you want to do that day. And me and Remy, we made some adjustments, you know. When we started off with the Racky rig, you know, ultra finesse, things got really windy, switched to the Ned rig, started slaying it with that PB&J. Me being the Ned rig guy, you would think I would stick with it. I couldn't do it. It was starting to piss me off. So I switched to the spinnerbait. All right, switched to the spinnerbait, landed a lot of good largemouth bass with that. So hope that shows you guys that, you know, it's not always just about doing what you want to do. You got to make adjustments sometimes, and then that can get you to that slaying level. Don't let the wind get you down, guys. You know, it sucks fishing in that wind, especially when you're wanting to use finesse all day, but there's always ways to catch fish. There's always ways to catch fish, and I think we proved that today. So guys, make sure you like the video, smash that subscribe button, share with all your friends and family. It's been a really great time doing this stuff for you guys. Our passion, of course, is to keep giving you guys this film. We want to keep doing it, but make sure that you guys are hitting those buttons so we can keep this going, okay? We want to make it big for you guys one day. Until next time though, guys, Team CO.F.F. signing out.
See you guys.